Hi everybody. So I know this is a busy time of the day for all of you, but we'll see if somebody hops on and wants to cook supper with me. I am making a non-conventional tater tot hot dish, and I'm going to admit right away that I don't really follow a recipe. I can write it down, but I don't measure. I'm totally a measure type of person, but I don't really measure this recipe. So I see there's one person with us. Say hi. Is that Michelle? I think it is. So this recipe is called West Coast Style Tater Tot Hot Dish, and I used to work at a place before I worked at the hospital, and two of the girls there always came up with these really cool recipes with random stuff in their cupboard, which I can't do that. But I have been making this recipe ever since, and I bet it's been like 9 years, and we still eat it on a regular basis. So I have my hamburger frying in the back, and this is totally a one-pot meal, but to save time, for the sake of doing it live, I am going to use a second bowl to mix up my other stuff. So the cream mixture that goes in it is a combination of sour cream and salsa con queso and green beans, canned green beans. And I know this is gonna sound really weird, but honestly, you should try it. And we like it kind of spicy, so I do about half a container of each of these. And like I said, this is a recipe that I don't measure, even though I am totally a measure kind of person. Mom, if you pop on, this will probably drive you nuts because you measure everything, even like salt and pepper. So I'm gonna mix those two together, and then I'm gonna add my green beans. I've got my hamburger going back here. I'm using the Rock Crock Everyday Pan. This is like my go-to casserole dish. Can opener. Go this way. I have 2 cans of beans out here because, I don't know, depends upon the kind of cut of beans that I have. Like the French style green beans, I probably use like 2 cans. These are just like the cut green beans, so I think I'm gonna just use 1 can. And this is gonna be our base for the tater tot hot dish. And I used to use a can strainer. If you don't have this, you need it. It's $10 and it's super awesome. I love it. So here's our cream mixture, and here, let's go over to the stove. Got my hamburger frying. In here, and I'm going to fry up my hamburger in here, but I'm also going to cook it in the oven in here. We're getting a little bit of smoke. I wonder if the bottom of my pot is kind of wet. So then when this hamburger is like almost done, you're watching me outside? Jason's watching me outside. When the hamburger's almost done, I'm gonna add buffalo sauce to it. I have Frank's Red Hot right now, I think. Yeah, Frank's Red Hot. Again, I don't measure, but I'll show you when we get that far.
I did it! Thanks, Mom. Take that.
You're welcome, Brady. I don't know what I did, but... Oh, Bryce, Jackie's watching. Should come say hi to Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
Can you hear that, Jackie? He's yelling hi to you. We have to do some more art projects and send them down your way.
Hi, Jessie.
Brady says hi, Jessie, but he means Jackie. Why am I not using my mix and chop? Oh, because I brought it over here. So then, when the hamburger's almost done, I add my buffalo sauce to finish it up. And then we're going to mix in our green bean, sour cream, salsa con queso together with the meat and keep it in this pan. Then we're going to put shredded cheese. Today I have a mixture of Colby Jack and mozzarella. I just use whatever we've got in the fridge. And then we'll put our tater tots on top, just frozen, and bake it like that. I have the oven preheating to 375. And I can't remember, in the rock crock I might cook with the cover on it. I think I do. You can't really screw up this recipe, so it really wouldn't matter either way. And then cook it about 35 to 40 minutes. And it is all ready. And then when I dish it up, when I plate it up, I usually put more buffalo on mine. The rest of them, not so much. Bryce's, I have to pick out the green beans. I put them into Brady's because he'll eat those. They really complete each other because what Bryce won't eat, Brady will eat. But then Bryce usually eats some of the leftover other stuff that's on Brady's plate. I shared on my story the other day, we have hamburgers or brats with French fries. And Bryce ate all of his meat and Brady ate all of his fries. And so I could have just made one plate and they could have eaten off of it together and we would have been good to go. So, Jackie, what's the weather like in Florida today? We just got done having a huge rainstorm over the weekend. Record-breaking rainfalls in the past. Like 6 inches or more. Today it's pretty humid. Mara's on. Hi, Mara. We're making my version of tater tot hot dish. It's more of got a spicy flair to it, but it doesn't have to. And I think our meat's almost done here. So this is one thing that's not Pampered Chef that I use all the time, and I'm actually probably going to put in a product request for it because I find it so helpful. I don't even know where I got it. Amazon maybe? But it's a colander with a bottom. So you put your hamburger in here, and then the grease strips down into the bottom. And it has a cover for this. I've never used it, and I don't know what you would use it for, but they're having lots of fun over there. I'm just gonna drain a little bit of my grease out. Hi, Brady. Oh, you throwing the alligator at me?
Mommy,
It is super handy. It's probably not expensive at all. It's one of the few PC items or one of the few items that I have that's not PC that I use all the time on a regular basis. Allison wants to come over and play. He would love to have you come over and play. And actually, you know what? We need to get together either this week or next to get the rest of that school supply stuff from you. Because, oh my gosh, school starts in a few weeks. Okay, so I think my hamburger's done. Mara, is Maddie crazy in the kitchen while you're cooking supper too? I'm like, gotta watch where I'm walking so I don't step on a dog or an alligator or something. So now I'm putting in my mixture. Oh, it's still bubbling in there pretty good. This bowl that I'm using, I think, is my favorite bowl. It is the middle size of the stainless steel mixing bowls. I don't usually use the big one, it's pretty big. I'll use the middle sized one the most often. Mara usually digging through the drawers cupboard, so I had to move a few sharp objects to get out. I don't know, it seems like we tried to do like cupboard locks for Bryce, but he always seemed to like yank on them hard enough to break it. So we just quit trying. We still have one on the under the sink one because it's got like some cleaners and stuff down there, dishwasher soap. But I think they finally just kind of grew out of that stage. So there's hope for you yet. Okay, so I have that all mixed up. I'll just show you here. So there is our casserole, our hamburger with Frank's Red Hot and green beans and sour cream and salsa con queso. Oh, yes. Go back and watch, but it's I don't measure anything because this is just a crazy, weird, random recipe. But it's salsa con queso, sour cream, green beans, and then buffalo mixed with meat. And I'm just getting new shredders, or I did get new shredders, graters. So I just have to finish up the last of the bag cheese that we have, and then I will be shredding my own cheese. I don't know why it's taken me this long to shred my own cheese. Is it really hot? No, I don't make it too hot, just because the boys would prefer it not hot. Bryce thinks pepperoni is spicy. But I usually add more buffalo to my bowl. We'll see if Bryce eats it tonight or not. I have to pick out the green beans for him. So I got my cheese, and now I'm just gonna add my tater tots on top. About a half a bag. I just do like one layer. I've also done like the crispy crowns that are a little thinner, like, you know, half of a tater tot. I have used hash browns before because I wanted to make this and we didn't have any tater tots. This is seriously like one recipe that you can't screw up and it still always tastes good. Okay, so I think I have that ready. I'm gonna cook it. Oh, my oven's ready. How perfect was that? You guys, nothing ever goes smooth for me on lives, so you need to like mark this day in your calendar and say Kat did not screw up on her live. We have a few seconds left, so I better hurry up so it doesn't go bad now. What pan are you using to cook in? This is the Rock Crock Everyday Pan. And then there's the one bigger. Whoops. Dutch oven. So it's like the same size but just a little bit taller. And I love these. These will be really good with soup season coming up this fall and chilies. But this is like my go-to casserole. Now, I used to do all my casseroles before I had all this PC stuff. I used to do all my casseroles in like a 9x13, and now I do them all in here. I think I had the Dutch oven. Yes. Oh my gosh, if you have a Rock Crock, Mara, you can use it on the stove, in the oven, in the microwave, in the dishwasher, on the grill, and in the freezer. This is the most versatile piece of cookware that you could get because it can go anywhere. Oh, and broil. You can broil with this too, whereas you can't broil with our stones. Microwave lava cake, yes. Yeah, we did, I think this pan, we did the s'more cake for Father's Day. So good. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I'm gonna set the timer for, I don't know, 30 minutes. Check it. Basically when your tater tots are done, you know it's done. So I'm gonna hop off the live and I will put together a recipe, kind of, because like I said, I don't measure any of this stuff. And then I'll show you a picture too when it's done. And yeah, if you ever want me to demo anything on lives, I can definitely do that. Just let me know what you want to see. It's not a stone, Ellen, it's a rock crock. Oh, you didn't know you couldn't? I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna double check now because I don't think you should. But I will let you know. I will look that up too in the care and use manual. You know, maybe with the new stones that are dishwasher safe, maybe those ones you can, but the pizza stone that I have is one of the old ones. So, it's definitely a little more touchy with things. You know, you can't put it in the dishwasher and stuff, but I'll look that up and let you know too. But yes, if you ever want product demos, I probably own it and always looking for things to show off. If you need any hacks, tips, tricks, let me know. I'm thinking about, I just put together a party template for getting back to school and in the routine of things. I might run it in the VIP so you guys can see. I have some good meal prepping tips and recipes in there, and I have some leftover things to do with leftovers. Maybe I'll share that in the group this week because because I think you guys would find that very useful. But check back here later because I'll show you what it looks like, share the recipe, answer the question about the broil with a regular stone, and I hope you're having a wonderful Monday night.